Hi, welcome to AFTV. We've just beaten Nottingham Forest 2-1 here at the City Ground. Let's just straight away start with it. What do you make of today's game?
To be honest, I think it was one of those games. First half, we was looking like we wanted just to wait for something to happen. It was one of them where we didn't really go out. I've seen us go to Anfield before. Tougher places, and we've gone out, accelerated out, and fast start. Yeah. But today, I think maybe because of last season, we lost here 1-0, and not the manner, but the whole context of why we lost. I think that was playing in the back of the players' minds. I mean, obviously, you come here, it's rough atmosphere.
Do you think that was, do you think it's the atmosphere? Do you think we're showing them too much respect, or do you think, because off the back of the Palace game, you'd think Arsenal had the confidence to go at it straight away? But you're right. I think we dominated possession, but we weren't really doing much.
Yeah, I mean, it was just. I wouldn't say it was the atmosphere. I just think, there was just, honestly, I don't know, there was waiting.
Was it good defending from them, or?
I wouldn't even say it was that. I just think Arsenal was just waiting for something for them to happen. Yeah. And then, when second half came, it was like, okay, there was a bit more oomph into the attack. And then, we got the couple of goals, and then it settled us a bit. Yeah. Then after we conceded that goal, I mean, I didn't quite see how it happened, but people were saying that Saliba kind of looked soft, I mean,
bodied him,
I mean, but at the end of the day, what defender hasn't looked soft at the end of the day? I've seen Van Dijk, I've seen the guy Diaz at Man City. I've seen all these top defenders. They've had bad days in the office. I wouldn't say Saliba had a bad day.
It was one moment. It was just a one moment thing, wasn't it? Yeah,
one moment, and like I said, it's now what Arsenal need to start developing is one of these killer instincts, and that's with a few of their players. I mean, you can have a few floaters in your team, that can do a job for you, pass the ball around, keep the ball rotating and stuff, but you need a few, 4 or 5 guys, like what Man City got in their team, and, when they get opportunity, boom, it's in the net, or, they're at least getting it on target or doing something with it.
That'll probably be in the next summer, because obviously it doesn't look like Arsenal will be doing business in this January window. I do want to ask you, Liverpool this weekend, how are you feeling after watching that today? Even though we won, what are you feeling as a fan? Confident?
I mean, it's weird. The life of an Arsenal fan, I mean, the big games, we turn up for them because obviously they're big games. And, obviously, barring what happened at FA Cup with Liverpool, I mean, even in that game, I didn't even think we played bad. It's just one of those things where, they just had those killers and they buried us 2-0. But in the league, it's going to be different because, it's not FA Cup. It's going to be a bit more control from both sides. Liverpool, we can't discount their class. No one's, saying they're out of the title race. They're very much in it, just like we are, But we've got to find ways where, we can, as I said, get those killers and get those guys to go in our team and, do a job. Like Jesus, I mean, I'm not trying to get onto that. I mean, I love the player, innit? I mean,
he had a good game today, no?
Yeah, he had a good game. But the thing is, like, for me, he could have scored a hat-trick today. He headed one over the bar. I mean, I don't know if he was too close to me. In the angle where I was, I can't really say too much on it. But from where it looked like he should have headed it in the net. And then he hit the crossbar, I believe, or the post. And I'm not getting on him, but I mean, just those little moments, Sess, like, you got to see the difference, and that's the difference between a Haaland and a Jesus at the moment. I mean, I'm not saying Jesus is on the same level as Haaland, because I don't think anyone is to be honest, but he's a killer in front of goal. He's someone, that is a killer and is in a dangerous team already, And that's what Arsenal need to start developing through these games, and we can still develop that in the season. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. It's like game after game. You got to think now we're only 3 points behind. We're second, But obviously City, we know they're going to win tomorrow, So they're going to go back to second. But everyone's talking like Arsenal out the race and stuff. But really and truly, when you look at the table, we're still there.
Yeah, respect, my brother. Let's hope, bro. Let's hope.